I like surprising people by just going live and not telling them that I'm going live. I just show up. There's those other people that, tell you like, oh, I'm going live in 4 hours, or I'm going live and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Not Yogi. Yogi's just like, you know what? I think I'll do a live. Start talking to you. And that's about it. And then just turn it on. Hey, everybody. Yogi here. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. Sorry, had to take a drink of soda. I'm heading up to Appleton again, doing the Haunted History Mystery Tour tonight. Had a great time, dressed as Jason last night. I don't know if you saw that live stream, but I went on real quick and did a live stream about dressed up as Jason, basically just talking about why I was up in Appleton and just, kind of showed you a little bit about Appleton and stuff like that. And now I just left my house, so I'm going up there, and I got to be honest, today is one of those days where, and I'm sure you've had those days too, but today is one of those days where I just don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like going. I don't feel like going up there. I'm just being honest, but I'm going up there. I'm doing it anyway. I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like going up there. You know what? I'm going to flip this camera around because the fall colors are just spectacular now. Sorry about... Oh, geez, I just... This stuff always happens at a four-way stop. Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry about the stickers being in the window. I've got Mrs. Yogi's car. Giving my car a break. Like I was saying before, I'll just full colors while we're driving. I just going up there tonight, and it's nothing personal. It's nothing against my sister or nothing. It's just, it's one of those days where today's just been one of those days. I didn't feel like, Ubering and DoorDashing today. I did. I got up and did it. Went home for a little while, had something to eat, just chillaxed, and now I'm on my way up to Appleton. I'm trying to figure out what it is that's making me feel this way today. And one of the things that comes to mind for me is the fact that I was in my car all day driving, doing DoorDash and Uber, and now I'm back in my car again going, it's 62 miles one way. So 124 miles round trip, 2 times a week up to Appleton. Again, I didn't have to do it this week. This was my week to not do the tours, but I wanted to go up there and, dress up and costume and, come out at a couple spots. And last night, it was funny because I jumped. I didn't jump out. I started early. I came out at a couple of places, and then I let the element of surprise take over. I let them feel like, where is he coming out next? And I didn't. After the third time I came out and the tour group saw me, I just went back and got in my car and, hey, is it getting married? Hey, congratulations. And I just got in my car, chillaxed, sat down, talked to my wife on the phone, and just let the element of surprise take over. I let these people think, okay, where is he coming? Where is he going to jump out next? Where is he going to come out next from? Where's the next spot he's going to come out from? And the funniest thing was, I never did. So I just kept them in suspense for the rest of the tour. And I don't know. I might do that tonight. I might not. I might mix it up a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, maybe it's the driving. Just all the driving's just wearing me down. Because, I'm going to be honest, folks. I do the DoorDash and Uber full time during the week. And then I go up to Appleton every weekend. Well, not every weekend, but most weekends I go up to Appleton. Again, I didn't have to go up to Appleton tonight. I just wanted to, because I want to be up there. I want to, see my sister. She's going through a rough patch in her life, and I want to be there for her and try to be supportive for her and her family. And I just just want to hang with her. And but I just don't feel like it. But I'm going to do it anyway, because that's this big thing when you have anxiety. It's called doing it anyway. You got to do the hard stuff. So even though I didn't feel like going up to Appleton today, I'm on my way to Appleton. Driving up to Appleton. I'm on I-41 right now, and I'm going to be heading up to Appleton. The fall colors up here are really starting to peak. I'd say probably within the next 5 to 7 days, they're going to just be gorgeous. But a lot of them are turning now, and it's kind of got that barren look already in some spots, which is making me think, geez, here comes winter. Me, I'm not a big winter fan. I mean, I don't mind the cold. It's the snow. I don't like having to dig out of inches and feet of snow. And me personally, I would just like to relocate, but it's just not possible at this present time. So other than that, folks, I hope you saw the live stream I did last night. It was short. It was only like 10 minutes, but I hopped on quick. I had my Jason mask on, and I was dressed like Jason Voorhees, and I was telling you a little bit about what I was doing and stuff like that. Just hopped on there briefly. But I thought, tonight, since I'm going up there again, I'll hop on for a little bit and chat with you. If anybody wants to comment, feel free to comment. If anybody wants to send a super chat, that would be nice to help support the channel and help support these adventures. Going back to the driving, now, I do Uber and DoorDash full time, and then I go up to Appleton most every weekend, every other weekend. I mean, to be completely honest with you, folks, I've only done the tours every other weekend this year. This isn't my weekend to go up there, but I'm going up there because I want to dress up as Jason or Michael Myers or whomever, and scare, and not scare, not like scare you into oblivion, but just give you that extra creep factor for the tour. Give you that extra value for the $20 you're paying on the tour. And in case anybody doesn't know, my sister and I run a ghost tour up in Appleton, Wisconsin called the Appleton Haunted History and Mystery Tour. It is it's up in, obviously, Appleton, Wisconsin. And it's $20 per person. It's like a 2-hour tour. It can go longer, it can go shorter. It depends on how many people are on the tour and how many people talk about how involved they are. And we have a tour tonight at 7 o'clock. We have a tour Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock. And then we have one scheduled for Halloween. But I don't know if we're going to do the Halloween one, to be honest. The numbers aren't there to do the Halloween, and it's hard because it's a Friday this year, and a lot of people, 7 o'clock, there's a lot of people that are still trick-or-treating with their kids and stuff like that. We thought it might be a good idea to try to do the tours on Halloween this year at 7 o'clock, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not, to be honest. Whoa, did you hear that? So next weekend might be the last weekend that we do the tours. So if you folks are in the Green Bay area, within a couple hours of Appleton and are looking for something fun to do, come on the Appleton Haunted History and Mystery Tour. And if you want to find out more information, you can go to www.spooksandspiritstours, all one word, spooksandspiritstours.com. And that'll take you to the website, tell you all the information you need to know. But I just thought it would be fun to go up there and, I try to do this every one weekend every year. I try to dress up and put a little added value into the ghost tour, because I like doing that. It's fun. I've worked at haunted houses in the past in my life, and a couple examples: Hubertus House of Horror, which is no longer there. Ooh, where's he going? Oh, maybe he's going to the other side here. I don't know. I worked at the old March at Dimes haunted house down in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That was over by Point Loomis Theater. It was in a parking lot, actually. There was like, I don't remember, like 12 maybe semi trailers that were put together. And I had some fun. I remember having some really fun times doing that March Dimes haunted house. I've looked online to see if I can find like photos of any of the March Dimes haunted houses. I think I saw one like promotional thing from like 1980 something. But that was fun doing that for a couple of years. I've always loved fall. I've always loved Halloween. And I'm just kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm starting to feel a little bit melancholy because it's going to be over in a couple of weeks. And that's Little Myra, Wisconsin. They're getting a quick trip. There used to be wow, they are really coming along on that quick trip. Holy cow. That thing might be open by the end of the year. And like 3 months ago, the old building was still there. The old gas station that was there. They are really busting ahead on that project. Wow. Maybe the fact that it's getting darker earlier too is kind of me a little bit. It's getting darker earlier. It's getting cooler. It's 71 degrees right now. It's beautiful. And it's going to be another beautiful night. Next weekend, I think it's supposed to be highs in the low 50s. And then lows in the upper 30s to low 40s. So it's going to cool off considerably here in the next week. Whether that's going to last through the whole winter, I don't know. Or if that's just a cold shot and it's going to warm back up a little bit more again. I tend to think it's not going to warm up again. So this week, I've got, I'm trying to think of what episode's coming out this week on Monday. It might be Bossy's Pumpkin Fest. It's a huge farm in Colgate, Wisconsin, and they've got so much activities to do. I was going to go there on a Sunday with my wife, and it was crazy packed. So I went and half of the attractions open. I went and I checked out, and it was a really fun time. Even though half of the attractions weren't open, there was still a lot to do for the kids. So I think that's going to come out on Monday. I think that will be the episode. Other than that, I am just heading on up to Appleton, and I thought I'd stop on and see how everybody's doing. Anybody got any questions for me? Feel free to throw a question or two. If anybody wants to throw a super chat my way to help cover costs on this channel, your financial support is always appreciated, folks. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate my patrons, my YouTube members. Thank you very, very much. Lori Erickson, the Eclectic Empath. Thank you, folks, very, very much for your continued support in this channel, your belief in the channel. I know times are tough and it's hard to throw a little bit extra, but if you can, to help support this channel and my adventures, folks, to put some money in the gas tank, hey, because I gotta, like I was saying earlier, I do Uber and DoorDash full time. Then I'm going up to Appleton on Fridays and Saturdays. Then on either Sunday or Monday, it's usually Monday that I film. So I'm usually filming on Monday, and I'm in my car a ton. I'm in my car a ton. My change oil light came on the other day. It's been going on and off, so I scheduled a tire rotation and an oil change. Because oil changes, I got to get oil changes like every month, every 2 months. I use full synthetic oil, but still, with all the driving I do between Ubering, door dashing this time of year, the ghost tour, and then filming, I'm just piling the miles on. So I gotta keep that car. That car has really been a great car. I can't begin to tell you how much that 2016 Jeep Compass has helped me. I've had to put some money into it. I had to get a new transmission at one point, but I was really looking. I didn't know how long this car was going to last me. And it's almost 300,000, well, 270,000 miles on my car. I'm not driving my car tonight. I'm driving my wife's car up to Appleton and back tonight. So thanks, Mrs. Yogi. I appreciate it. Love ya. You know what? I probably should have taken the other way up to Appleton because the trees look so much better on the lesser traveled roads than trying to look at the trees from the freeway. It's just not the same as driving down a country road, checking out the fall colors that way. Plus, it's getting dark out. I mean, it's 5:30 already, and it feels, well, it's getting cloudy too. I don't know if it's supposed to rain tonight or what. I don't think so. So, other than that, I got some episodes that I filmed last Monday that I have to edit yet. I got some members only episodes I have to edit. If anybody wonders how I do things, I'm not a carpetbagger. I'm not a Daily Woo. I'm not Tampa J. I'm not one of those guys who just can shoot one day, edit, and have it uploaded the next day. These guys, this is their YouTubing is their primary source of revenue, and they can do that stuff. I can't because I just don't have the income to do that kind of stuff. At some point, I would like to make this my full-time job and be able to go farther, film more things, but I can't do that at the moment. So I have to film as much as I can in one day, hopefully get a couple of episodes, and then, edit, hopefully get a couple of episodes out of it. What do you folks got planned for the weekend? Anybody want to comment below and let me know what you have planned? I thought I saw a cop car up here before. I thought I saw some cop lights. They must be gone now. The cops must be gone. Hey, if anybody wants to comment. Let me know you're out there. Say hello. I thought there was a cop car up here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Sneaky. There's a state patrol waiting to bust some people. I like how these cars all slow down now. Like this guy's gonna back up and come after you. Wisconsin's only real haunted house in Sheboygan Falls. I never saw that billboard there before. Maybe I just never noticed it. So anyways, folks, it's 5:26. That gives you an hour and a half if you're in the Wisconsin, if you're in the Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac area. It gives you an hour and a half to get up to Appleton tonight and check out the Haunted History Mystery Tour. It'd be nice to see some of you, see a couple subscribers show up. That farm over there is abandoned, and I want to film that someday. I can't do it now because I'm on the freeway. We're coming into Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Good old Fond du Lac. or as I've heard it called before, Fond du Sac. And there's the Christmas Kringle shop, the Christmas shop that's open 24 hours. Maybe I'll do an episode there. I'm not a big Christmas. I like Christmas. It's not my favorite holiday. Obviously, my favorite holiday is going to be in 2 weeks. Halloween. But, Christmas, it's all right. What's your favorite holiday, folks? Comment below. Anybody want to comment below what their favorite holiday is? Gas in Fond du Lac, $2.53, getting lower. There's the Mercury outboard motor plant right there on the right. Yeah, it looks like it might rain. I hope it doesn't rain. It's not supposed to rain tonight. But this ain't looking promising. Tomorrow it's supposed to suck. It's supposed to be like 20 degrees colder tomorrow and windy. At least up in Appleton, windy. I don't know if it's going to be like that in West Bend. I'm only 60 miles away, but I don't know. Is there anybody out there? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to keep driving. If anybody wants to chime in and say something, go for it. If not, I'm just going to drive. Just drive. There's the beautiful Fond du Lac County Airport. Quick Trips. The interesting thing about this exit here is that they just put up a new Quick Trip on the right over here, and they have the old Quick Trip right on the other side of the freeway. So the new one's right here on the right. The old one is still over here right on the other side on the left. So they have two Quick Trips in opposite directions at the same intersection. I find that interesting. This is amazing. As soon as I put my car on cruise, I catch up to these cars. When I've got my foot on the pedal, they seem to go farther ahead of me. Then I'll put it on cruise at the speed that I've got my foot down on, and all of a sudden it's like I just start going, like catching up to them. Boom. Now watch, I'll put it on. I'm driving 75 miles an hour. Let's put it on set. Let's see what happens here. It's going to have me catching up to him. I'm gaining on him already. Look at that. What makes this happen? Why are we stuck in this little traffic jam? I did see the Milwaukee Brewers got their tails handed to them. Man, talk about a terrible ending to a season. A great season. It would have been nice to see the Milwaukee Brewers go all the way and take the World Series in honor of Bob Uecker. And it's like they're going, they're chugging along. From what I remember, they had the best record in the majors this year, I think. And, it took them 5 games to beat Chicago, the Cubs, and maybe that just wore them out. I don't know. But they faced the Dodgers, and it was like, man, I mean, I think they scored, 3 or 4 runs in the 4 games? The Brewers did not, I don't know. I didn't watch any of the games. I would just check the scores. and I'm just like, wow, they're down a game. The next day I'd be like, wow, they dropped both of them at home, and they had home field advantage. They had the first two and then the last two, and they couldn't even get back home. They just choked in 4. What a terrible ending to what was a great season. It would have been so nice to see the Brewers go to the World Series again. But I guess it's just not meant to be, because you got teams like LA that go every freaking year. So, congrats to the Dodgers and Brewers, and hopefully next year we can do something. It would have been nice to do it this year in honor of Euchre, though. But you got to the NLCS, so. But it would have been nice to win a game. At least win one game. Or 2 games and bring it back to Milwaukee, you know. LA, they don't need that. You know, these small markets, it's like, I don't know. It's just, I used to love following baseball. I really don't follow baseball anymore. I used to following football. I really don't follow football anymore. I'll check the scores, but I don't even watch the games. Basketball, NBA, not even interested anymore. And I used to love watching those teams. I never watched the Bucks when they won the championship in 2020. Was it 2021 or 2020? I don't know. Anyways, when they won that championship that year, never watched the game. Never watched a game that year. I can't remember the last time I watched a Bucks game. Can't remember the last time I watched a Packer game, a full Packer game. I can't remember the last time I watched a full Brewer game. Tastes change, you know. I'd rather watch the Savannah Bananas. They're more entertaining. To a point. The Savannah Bananas can get pretty, I don't know. What's the best word to describe the Savannah Bananas sometimes? Over the top and clownish. But I'd rather watch them than watch the major leaguers who are making tons and tons of money. And just, you know, I don't know. College football, to me, that's a mess. College football's a mess. Now with payments and getting paid and stuff, it's, no. Free agency abound, man. It's just like the NFL, you know? And it could be the same in baseball and basketball. Guys just pack it in. They want to get traded. They just pack it in. They don't even try. They just want to get traded and make more money. And I don't know. Sports kind of, I don't know. That whole thing, I'm going to be honest, folks, the wokeness is what killed it for me. That's too bad. The wokeness and just, you know, play the damn sport. That's all I'm asking. Play the sport. You don't have to do all this stupid other woke crap, because I'll tell you what, those people that want the woke crap in those sports aren't going to the games. They might be watching them on TV, but they're not going to the games, you know? Reconnecting. Oh, I see we dropped for us there. Hello again. Hello again, everybody. Time now. For the second time that we dropped. Must be something about this area between Fond du Lac and Oshkosh that's a dead spot somewhere. The phone I have is probably 4 years old. It's not an iPhone, it's an Android, so I don't do the iPhones. I'm not, you know, there's people out there who have to have the newest of everything, the newest iPhone, the newest Samsung, the newest whatever. I'm just like, give me a phone that works where I can run my apps and I'm good. I really don't need to buy a phone. If you're going to pay that much for a phone, use it. It should be free. You shouldn't even have to pay a month just for a service. You should just get free service. Oh, good old Oshkosh. Well, we're not in Oshkosh yet, but we're getting close. If anybody's just joined me, hello. How you doing? You're free to comment, folks. Free to comment below. Oh, there comes another cop car. The cops are out in full force this weekend. I don't know if the Brewers. I know the Brewers aren't playing anymore. I don't know if the Green Bay Packers are playing up in Lambeau this weekend. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. They played last weekend here, I think. Again, I don't really follow sports anymore. That's just not my thing. So let's see. ETA from to Appleton from where I am now is probably about 25 minutes. They're doing a lot of work here on 41, fixing this road. That house looks abandoned right there. I wonder if that is. I'm gonna have to check that out on the way back. Well, I can't. It's gonna be dark out. Sorry for the yawning, folks. I'm just tired. Driving. Lots of driving. And now we're going into 3 lanes, so all those people that want to go 90 miles an hour can now pass on the left. Because I'm not. And here comes the first one. Let's see who's our first speed demon gonna be on the left. Looks like a Hyundai. Looks like a Hyundai SUV. They're coming. I think just to piss them off, I should get over in the left lane right now. But I won't. And here they come. No matter how fast, there's always somebody who's got to go just a little bit faster. $27 miles to Appleton. 27 miles to Appleton. What do you folks got going on these next couple weekends? Well, tonight and next weekend, fall-wise, Halloween-wise. Parties? What do you got going on? Comment below. Talk to Yogi. There's the Big Rig Chrome Shop on the left. Big Rig. And who can forget on the right, the EAA Air Museum and Whitman Field. Oh, it's starting to get dark. Time to turn the lights on the car. How's the EA? Are they open? No. Oh yeah, they are. There's lots of cars in the parking lot. I wonder what time they're open till. I don't know. Hey, caramba. This is Oshkosh. Gosh. There's the mine shaft with their $1 million playroom. And here comes our second person who's got to go 95 miles an hour. There he goes. Sayonara. Jersey Mike's, Culver's, Noodles and Company, Five Guys, McDonald's, Qdoba, excuse me, IHOP, Chili's. Apparently West Bend's getting a wing stop because we don't have enough places in West Bend to have wings, like Buffalo Wild Wings and Pizza Hut. Everybody's got wings, man. So yeah, we're getting a Freddy's Hamburgers here. I never even noticed that. Oh man, I just don't feel as into it as I was last night. Maybe that'll change. Maybe I just need a little, get out of the car and walk a little bit. So we're about 15 minutes away from US 10, which will put us at about, I don't know, 25 minutes away from hitting Houdini Plaza. There goes the BMW, not the BMW, there goes the Mercedes-Benz guy. Oh, he's getting over now too. I thought he was going to fly past the other car. Maybe they know each other. All right, Lake Butamore. Here we are. The Butamore Causeway. That's what I call it. Call it a bridge. Call it whatever you want. I call it the Causeway. You got water on both sides. I'd show you the beautiful view to the west, but there's a wall. If you can see it on the left side. That big old wall, yeah, that's kind of blocking the view. It would look better if the sun was out, but it's sunny now, so forget it. Green Bay, New London. I gotta do New London. Get an episode into New London. There's a lot more places I gotta hit up here around the Appleton area, and I will. Just a matter of getting up here. There's a prison on the right. You won't be able to see it, but I can. Millie's Flatwork. Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Gamble, folks, you go to casinos, comment below. Say, yeah, I go to casinos and spend my money and walk out of there, head down. I know I have. I can't remember the last time I went to a casino. Maybe last year, once. 18 miles to Appleton. I guess I don't need my sunglasses on me. One of these symptoms we get from having anxiety is called light. Oh, geez, what's it called? It's like the light is just too much for you. There's a word for it. It's like, I can't think of it right now. Light sensitivity, maybe? Yeah, light sensitivity. And it was sunny here today, and with this light sensitivity I get from anxiety, I forgot my sunglasses, and I'm out here door dashing and driving, and my eyes are squinting, and I'm just like, I feel like Gilbert Gottfried, you know, the comedian Gilbert Gottfried. You always have to squint the eyes and he talk like this and stuff like that. And I would just be like, I couldn't really keep my eyes open. I'm like, oh, it's so bright here because of the light sensitivity issue. Oh, this place on the left, M Shitty. Oh, no, I mean M Shetty, SCHETT. Is that an L? M Shittle. Boy, I'm probably gonna get demonetized now. I'm sorry. M Shuttle Sales. They have some really crazy stuff there. I got to do an episode there. I never have time. I never give myself enough time to get off the road and do an episode. It's one of those places that are so quirky. I did see a fellow YouTuber from Wisconsin, Sightseeing Sally, do an episode on that, and it's like, wow, the stuff they got there is just crazy. Now we're coming up to like Neenah, the Neenah area, Menasha, then it'll be Appleton. Good old Appleton. Trying to turn the camera off. There I am. Hey there. Hi. It's just me. Driving. Eating candy corn. Brock's candy corn. It's got to be Brock's. I can't eat any other brand. Brock's is the best. They got real honey in them. They're just delicious. Right? Right. The guy in the car looked at me, and I looked at him, and I said, right? It's got to be Brock's. It can't be those cheap other brands like Zachary's. No. Those other brands of candy corn. This is the only kind of Brock's. And for those haters who say this is the worst candy for Halloween, shame on you. I could think of much worse candies than this. Example, peanut butter kisses. Those are nasty. Bit of honey. That's nasty too. Candy corn is not nasty. It's got to be Brock's. Not all candy corn is the same. It's got to be Brock's. If it ain't Brock's, then it's nasty candy corn. But, yeah. Comment below, what's the worst Halloween candy? You haters who are going to say candy corn, shame on you. I'm joking, of course. Whee! I should be driving with my Jason mask. Oh, the looks I get. should do that. Do a live stream where I'm just driving with my Michael Myers mask on or my Jason Voorhees mask on. That would be funny. I think we're officially in Nina now. By the time I get to Houdini Plaza, it's probably going to be dark. Oh, that's not Ground Round anymore. Now it's called Bailey's Bar and Grill. Huh. Who knew? Obviously not me. What's gas at here, Nina? Ooh, $2.79. Shame on you, Nina. That's expensive. I can get it for $2.59 where I live. Hello, hello. Don't wreck the weekend, drive sober. Okay. No problem there. That is a weird spot for a cemetery. Pretty cool looking cemetery too. Old. We are going to be getting onto the Ronald Campos Bridge in a second. I'm not that far from Appleton now. Yep, we're going to be going over the Ronald Campos Bridge. Let me turn this thing around again. There we go. And of course, we got Speed Racer here in the trucks. Bye, Speed Racer. See you later. So there it is, the beautiful, we're going over the beautiful Ronald Campos Bridge, folks. Ain't she a beauty? And in a couple of minutes, we'll be getting off on Oneida Street in Appleton. Oh, and here comes a truck. I'm in a hurry. Oh, copper. I find it interesting because they just redid this whole road 5 years ago, maybe, and now they're working on it again. It's like, what, you guys don't have anything else to do with money, so you're just going to work on the same projects over and over again? Because you got to spend the money. You know, you get budgeted money to do road work and stuff, and by golly, you got to spend it, right? So yeah, I don't know what the deal is, why they're redoing this road all of a sudden again. Maybe it wasn't done right the first time. I don't know. You can always pass me, dude, if I'm not going fast enough. I can only go so fast, dude. I can only go so fast. So we'll be getting off on Oneida Street very, very shortly, which will take us to downtown Appleton. And then we'll go over the beautiful Skyline Bridge, Appleton Skyline Bridge. And there it is, Oneida Street, 1/2 mile. So I'm going to guess we're going to hit Houdini Plaza probably about 6:10. And that'll give me time to plot and plan where I'm going to be getting out and coming out. Oneida Street. Oneida Street, it can't be beat. Yes, that's a terrible slogan. Don't use it. We are going northbound. They have a diamond interchange here, or intersection under this overpass, which it's just weird. I don't know why they do that. Why do you do these diamond overpasses? Is it supposed to make traffic less congested? I don't know. It's like roundabouts. Nobody slows down at a roundabout. Everybody just goes flying through them now. It's like a free for all. It's like a 4-way stop free for all, but it's not a stop. You just keep going. Everybody just flies by. There's no yielding. Comment below if you agree. If you agree that roundabouts are just a free for all. I think so. I have to get my Powerade out, get myself hydrated a little bit, so I'm not sitting there on the tour going Are you a Powerade person? Comment below. I like Powerade more. At least the Zero. I like Powerade better. It's got more electrolytes. Seems to do a better job for me. Ooh, that restaurant right there has some skeletons on the top. Fat Sammy's Restaurant. Oh, I just love it when cars pull out right in front of you. The Wellness Way. This Dairy Queen's haunted. I'm not kidding. We actually talk about it on the tour. And that used to be a Pizza Hut. Now that's going to be what? What is that going to be? They're making like a patio. Probably a bar. Bar restaurant? I don't know. So we'll be coming into downtown Appleton in a couple minutes. We'll go over the Skyline Bridge and you'll see the beautiful skyline. And then I'm going to call it a live stream because I've been on here long enough. Whoops. Am I going to go through a red light? Oh, I did. Shame on me. I kind of caught it late. I was like, ooh. And there's a Yogi building. $2.51 here in Appleton for gas. That's not bad at all. There's the downtown skyline of Appleton. I actually don't mind Appleton. It's a nice town. I just don't like the fact that it's more north than where I am, and it gets colder than where I am. And more snow. There it is, Oneida Skyline Bridge. Let's take a drive over it and look at that beautiful downtown area. Wow. Look at that. Here, let's take a look over the side here. Look at that. That's pretty, huh? Got the Fox River down there. Very nice. Here's downtown Appleton straight ahead. This is where we start the tours. Right over here at Houdini Plaza. $50. Okay. Hopefully I'll get a nice close parking spot to do my dirty deeds. Done dirty. Dirty deeds and the done dirty. Yeah. This whole time I could have been charging my phone and I wasn't. What a toolbox. All right, downtown Appleton. Is it happening tonight? I don't know. I'll let this guy go. Go for it, home slice. Downtown Appleton. All right. And here's where I turn, Morrison Street. And then I turn over here. And I will park over here. Hopefully there'll be a parking spot up close. If not, I'm going to have to swing back around and do it all over again. And I got somebody following me. Hightailing me. Oh, look, there's a spot right here. There we go. All right, we have made it to downtown Appleton. And I made it to an hour. It took an hour for this live stream because that's how long it took me to get up here. All right, folks, that's going to do it from this for this live stream up to Appleton. I hope you guys have a good night tonight and have a good rest of your weekend. And again, if anybody's in the area, Fox Cities, Green Bay, and you're looking for something fun to do, go to www.spooksandspirittours.com and check out the Appleton Haunted History Mystery Tours. I'll be up here tonight, and it starts in an hour. And I thank you all for stopping by. And have a good rest of your weekend, folks. Until the next one, this is Yogi. I'm out of here.